and how we met is really
Fucking mystical, okay? So she got her shine and she's gonna be shining so bright that when you guys see her, give her love, support her. So she did a reading for me, and her readings are accurate. Like if you have a one-on-one with her, it's like you don't even have to actually say any words and you get the message. You know, it's more like she'll she's it's like a telepathic tarot reading, and it's the experience is so interesting. Like it's like I'm used to doing tarot the way I do it. I'm used to doing, experiencing every different tarot reader. And then to find all these new interesting ways of doing tarot. So, a new tarot community is forming, you guys. All these unique divination practitioners. In the comments, there's going to be information so that we can form a community of like high vibrational, high level conscious tarot readers who are healers, self healers at that, and who are conscious parents. So even if you're not a parent, at least you're conscious. Please check us out because I really want you guys to understand that womanhood is healing, okay? So the cards that we're going to be pulling today is going to be talking about how sisterhood is healing. So in one of my videos, I was talking about, oh my gosh, I was talking about my favorite books growing up. Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Not only Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, it was a babysitter's club. And it's like I get to, have a Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants experience with like, my soul tribe because it's not genes that we're sharing. Literally, we're using the same tarot cards and we're still able to connect with our individual deities. It's like I'm meeting all these beautiful tarot sisters and brothers, and it's like we have all these different deities that we, feel a connection to. We still respect each other's differences and things like that, and we just literally respect each other's differences and honor it that we have a good time like in between tarot. It's music and looking up at the stars and talking about our wishes. And you know what it's like to feel safe with another female and literally it's just friendship and not like have to be worried that your back is going to be stabbed. Well, you guys, it's possible, especially in the tarot community. And, I was saying the Babysitters Club. Well, as tarot readers, we're helping generations break generational curses by giving information. Because if you didn't go to a pick a card reading, you probably would have been wondering if you were disconnected from your intuition in some way. Does he like me? So you guys actually we're gonna get into sisterhood. How is sisterhood changing for everyone? Because this is a big deal. And then I have two fun pick a cards. Now, as usual, I'm not leaving any timestamps, okay? But I do encourage you guys to whatever you hear is what you hear. And please help me with my if there's any messages you pick up, like say something, sis. Don't be shy. Like if you Queen Latifah with the tarot cards, there's some Queen Latifah shit with the tarot cards, boo. Well, so I'm not putting no label on sis, but like sis vibe remind me of Queen Latifah with tarot cards, and my vibe is like Sade with tarot cards. But however she see herself is what I honor and respect. But like, imagine Sade and Queen Latifah doing a mix together. You and ITY, you gotta let them know. And then you got a little bit of Sade, y'all. This is no ordinary love. You and ITY, this is no ordinary love. So basically, what we're doing with the tarot community, we mixing different genres together, okay? There's no reason us tarot sisters should be competing with each other for views, should be competing with each other for, this is my crew and using divination to spy on people. How about we
we do our own divination practices the way we do it. How about we stop hating on people because they different? And how about we just say, you cool, I'm cool, and everything's cool? Just because we are magic practitioners, or if you don't feel yourself a magic practitioner, you just feel like there's something out here that you want to explore, that does not mean I have to be competing against you and watching you like, let me get some tips. How about I mind my own goddamn business? You want to know how to have a healthy sisterhood relationship? You mind your own goddamn business. If your best friend want to go fuck a man that she is crazy about, hey, say, hey girl, you helping me tap into my sexuality. Just make sure you be safe with it, make sure he good for you, and make sure everything's straight, and have fun. We got a whole bunch of nasty, negative, toxic feminine energy that is quick to diss somebody because they're not afraid of their sexuality. Let me tell you, don't no female want to be around a sexually frustrated female. If you can't talk about how good the sex was, and then you got to worry about your friend trying to fuck your man, you probably don't want to be around that trick, right? The type of sisterhood you want is you ain't got to say shit. She can tell he put that thing on you. Girl, I know you want to see him. Go ahead, go see him. And then you can go have fun and come back home, and she still mind her own goddamn business. She ain't tell nobody what you were doing, and nobody know. This type of friendship where y'all could be 50, like some Betty White type shit. Friends, golden girls. And don't nobody know your business except you and that person. And they keep their mouth shut. So we got the 501 call. What I'm picking up here is we got a whole bunch of people who thought that if they had a certain type of image, aesthetic, they could attract support. All they wanted was love. All they wanted was to be supported in their endeavors. But because the growing pains was too big for them, it was too great, instead of doing the inner work, they started treating others how they treat themselves. Comparing themselves, ripping themselves apart. And then, even though they felt shame and guilt when they targeted somebody else, they just kept doing this shit because they just decided to not grow up. This Wheel of Fortune says that if anyone bullied you from your childhood, these motherfuckers gonna have to watch you live la vida loca. We got the Queen of Wands here. You got people from your past who are probably in some religious group. You got the Queen of Wands with the devil here. We got some people from your past in religious groups saying that you the devil because you are openly, not afraid of your spiritual practice. However, what's very interesting is that you could literally be in front of a whole group of people who formed a hate group against you because you're influencing everyone. And you can speak so much truth, your haters will be silenced. So what I'm definitely picking up is you got people from your past who have karma so bad, they either converted to Christianity thinking that this would stop the karma they're getting for doing devilish, demonic energy type shit. They thought if I resort to Christianity, I can get a community to go up against the person that broke my heart. We got the 9 of Cups here. So I'm picking somebody who's a master manipulator decided to join the church. They decided to say, hey, you know what I'm going to join the church, get people on my side, and then use these people's insecurities against them and turn them against somebody. So this is how effective you are as a community leader. You got somebody trying to turn a group of ignorant-minded individuals, and I'm not saying people that's Christian are ignorant. It is a choice to mindlessly follow something and do something that's causing you bodily harm. And because other people are targeting you and want to say you're this and you're that, you're willing to put your body in harm's way just so you can be accepted. Well, I'd rather somebody be crazy any day. I'd rather my health be good. I'd rather have a good relationship with my children, and I'd rather be able to fuck my man when I want and how I want instead of having health problems because I'm trying to fit in. I'm afraid somebody gonna call me crazy if I do what I want. No, welcome to 2022. Nobody got time for that old patriarchy bullshit. We got the Star and the Page of Cups. So whatever it is you're doing, It's being well received because the Page of Cups is this very innocent, fresh, emotional perspective before we experience trauma. A lot of us are connecting back to that aspect of ourselves with a lot of healing that we're doing. But we have to take into consideration it's going to feel scary because we still have those wounds from the past that's telling us, well, even though I know you know that what happened in the past was covered in illusions, I still just want to keep scaring you with it. So this is going to be a time of healing where we're going to be going through all the childhood things we experienced that really had us in a place where we felt like shit. There's no way out. So this is the last leg of spiritual warfare, literally, where you got people trying to say you have no way out. You're backed into a corner. And the reality is you're already out. They're the ones backed into a corner. They're doing reverse psychology. Now, reverse psychology is one of the new latest tricks of the narcissistic bag. Now, let me tell you guys, when I started learning how to do reverse psychology, I thought I was going fucking nuts. But then I started to see that a lot of narcissists have been using reverse psychology. It blew my mind to how effective reverse psychology is. All right, we're gonna do a little exercise. We're gonna use this 5 of wands for example. Okay, so reverse psychology. Let's say I'm with somebody who's not good for me energetically, right? All right, so during this time, let's say you've been backstabbed so much in the process and you really start having fear come up, triggers of being hurt again, right? Well, what if in this moment you're literally just being asked to breathe. You okay? Yes. I just sent a text message. You okay? It was my panel. Oh no, it's because you took some energy back. Breathe through it. So just okay. So I've experienced so much fear trauma that when you get afraid, you relax. So lay on the bed, just relax. Don't be afraid. That's normal. Fear is how people like to control stuff. So because I noticed you was moving a little nervous, it's because somebody's trying to psychically attack you. You are safe. All is well. Okay. So I'll be honest with you guys. I have a fear that, I possibly open my heart up to someone who can hurt my feelings. And the thing for what I've learned from fear of being hurt is that me not taking a chance on myself gets me hurt. So if being experienced hurt to a huge way, well, you already know how to heal from that hurt if you've taken the necessary steps. So reverse psychology here is saying me being honest. I'm afraid of opening my heart to anybody. And I've taken some chances. I've opened up to a couple of people and I'm so afraid. So I have tried to put my mind on other things like problems, but really the reality is a solution is there. But because I'm afraid of admitting that I'm afraid of opening up my heart to people, I'd rather focus on an issue. And the issue is telling me this is happening, but really that's not what's happening. This is where, distortion from being hurt and trauma can set in. So what do when you are healing from trauma? You accept that your body took a beating. Just because you decide to heal from trauma don't mean your body just all of a sudden, I'm cool, bro. No, your body finally gets a chance to feel everything. That's why some people who have used and abused illicit drugs for majority of their life in the early stages can develop heart diseases around the age of 30. Now, you may wonder, they're 30. It's not about a number of age. How do you take care of your body? For example, I would love to eat marshmallow pies, cakes all day. The little yellow ones? They used to be 50 cents. Now they 75 cents. I love to eat them all day, every day, because it kind of helps me be able to blot out the past feelings of the residual energies of depression and anxiety from my childhood. But then I have to remind myself, I'm gonna show you how I can do reverse psychology on myself. So reverse psychology on myself, so I'm not able to recognize what's going on. Let's say I'm afraid I'm about to get hurt again. So I start playing in my mind the past is happening, but then I tell myself it's not happening, but then I go back and say it's happening, and then I find a way to push people away. Now, this is reverse psychology. And energetically, I'm going to attract people just like that who are going to basically push and pull me away. And then it's going to be a runner chaser dynamic. And this is what a lot of us have been taught is a twin flame journey. No, this is us not being able to accept that we did not get the love that we deserved and we don't know how to express it. So in this moment, I'm going to use a singing bowl and I'm going to get quiet because I'm the Aquarius and I can keep talking. They used to call me talk back in the day. All right, I'm going to be quiet and I want you guys to just let your mind run free. No, this is a safe space. No, there's no judgment. No, you cool. I'm gonna eat my mac and cheese, and I don't care if somebody in the room with you. Fuck it. If they want to be all up in your Kool-Aid, well, they're gonna have to get used to the motherfucking flavor you about to be serving these bitches. All right, let's get to singing. All right. So whatever the singing bowl come through, it's real. All right, lovely souls. So what I felt was a lot of pressure, like it was this energy. There's this song by Lupe Fiasco, Words I Never Said. It's so loud inside my head from words I never said. So breathe through it. We'll do it again. And just the purpose of this exercise is so that you can get comfortable being uncomfortable with learning how to trust your thoughts. A lot of us have experienced so much narcissistic abuse that we don't know whether we're coming or going. We're bad at budgeting. We can easily get scammed by sharks, and things of that nature. So it's very important to realize that if your energy is just kind of rushing and you're all the old thoughts you didn't want to come to the surface are playing, everything that you felt made you weak, you're going to get comfortable feeling that shift happening and sitting through the pain and recognize this is just a normal part of life. We've been taught that mistakes is when we don't get something right. But how are we going to get something right if there's more than one way to do things and some closed-minded prick is saying, well, you're not doing it the way A does it, so it's wrong. And if you do it in a Z way, people who only do it in an A way, if they're closed-minded, will not see your vision. So this is where the fears will come up of what will happen. How do I get through this? There's so much stress. And this is where you understand this is part of the human experience. So we're going to breathe in, and this is going to train your body to develop defense mechanisms that doesn't put walls up for you, but allows you to simply be comfortable being uncomfortable, like Zen, Lovely. Now, the first pick a card is the following. You're in people's dreams again. We're going to try something new. Okay. So there's 3 piles for this one. You're in people's dreams again. I'm going to have 3 random things you can pick. We have, and hold on. Let's light a candle. Turn out the lights and light a candle. Someone wants to make love to you. So if you're watching this video, you've already met your divine counterpart. You guys are just moving at a nice slow pace, and they are respecting you, but they really got it on for you in the bones. So I I wonder if we're gonna get some sex dreams coming up in this shit. Well, at least I said the video ain't for kids. But hold on. I'm looking for I got the candle. I'm looking for the lighter. Ace boom boom. Ace. Wait, I'm remembering. Do you see the lighter? Oh, I see it. No. Relax. Yeah, I got it. Relax. I didn't need you to know. You used to people like coming in and bugging you. Well, literally, when I'm speaking, I don't mean to speak. Is my energy like that? So basically, if I ask you a question, that don't mean you gotta get up. That mean do what you gonna do. You want to lay down? I'm like, you want to help me cook? You can say, hell no. I came to relax. I'm cool with that. You gotta do what you gotta do. All right, y'all. We lighting a white candle. This white candle is going to clear our auras because a lot of us have really been experiencing a lot of stress and depression. And what we gonna do in this moment, we gonna help you guys get rid of your stress and depression. All right. Now, someone would say, I want to do that. That's going to challenge the medical company. If you're getting rid of stress and they don't have to pay for it, you think I'm going to be fucking scared? Because you already targeted me. You think I'm going to be scared? Hell no. Wrong motherfucking one. So this white candle is to help you lovely souls realize, hey, it gets better. You got greedy ass people trying to keep you sick so they can have money in their pockets. And you think I'm gonna be scared because I'm revealing why the stock market done fail? Yeah, I ran my goddamn mouth again. You good? You got a lot of stuff coming up, a lot of trauma coming up, kind of. It's like a little bit. Oh, so just breathe through it. Breathe. That's what you're doing? It's uncomfortable, ain't it? Breathe. Yeah. That's the only way you can release it, though. You gotta feel it. Yeah, because I'm like, why all of a sudden you having a release. Basically, people don't like being around me because their trauma starts coming to the surface to be released. Yeah. Now, most people get nasty towards me and they try to like make it seem like it's something not when they don't feel they're strong enough to endure the pain. So they give in to hurting others because the pain hurt that bad. But like, you one of the few people I done like met so far who when you feel your trauma, you don't take it out on people. No. Like you ain't been evil on me, you ain't been sending me no negative energy. You just been healing and dealing. Yes. You rare. Yes. So yeah, that's wow. You had a heavy life. So yeah, the only reason I trigger people's trauma is because I've experienced so much trauma. So while I'm healing, other people's trauma got to be healed. Of course. That's just how my body's set up. It all it is. So I'm not trying to say, so basically, so I'm saying if you moving around, that's your way of expressing you're being proactive about experiencing a trigger. Yeah, you got to go through it to grow through it. Wow. So, yeah. I get it. I'm starting to get it. All right, y'all. So this candle, the intention of this candle is to help all of you guys heal depression. And let's get some cards. What death threats can I expect after putting out this video? What are the many death threats I get on a daily basis, but I don't give a flying fuck? King of Wands. Oh, okay. I get it. So the death threat is you gonna try to target the ones I love. You already been doing that. I ain't scared. Come on now. You been targeting my children. You been targeting every goddamn body. What's new? When you gonna stop being a victim and targeting people? You think I'm scared? This is my goddamn channel. You come and look into my channel for information, and then when I put shit out that you don't want to hear, you want to do a death threat? There ain't no fear in me, bitch. You could try to target my kids. You could try to target my man. You could try to target my animals. We ain't scared. What else can I expect? Because I understand people don't like when I challenge them. And you know who you are watching my as I'm putting this shit out. And I don't give a good goddamn. We got the 2 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. So what I'm picking up, all you gonna do is be talking shit. We got the Chariot in the world. Because you don't understand how I'm winning, and you starting to look crazy every time you keep talking shit about me. Anyway, let me cleanse the energy, spilling that tea. You didn't like what was being served in the kitchen, don't come to the goddamn restaurant, bitch. All right. So we got 3 pals. You and people's dreams? Let's find out. And so I made a deck of cards. This is what we gonna use. Because these are somebody having a sex dream about you. And they being real, they being real gentlemanly or graceful about it. All right. So pile 1 is the pink cell phone. Pile 2 is this beautiful top with green paint. And pile 3 is the old cell phone. I don't remember how it broke, but who cares? All right. Welcome to pile 1, the pink cell phone. Let me see what energy I'm picking up about your dreams. I feel like somebody trying to get access to you, but they can't figure out why. It's like you look like you have a angel's radiance about you. It's like this person sees your angel wings and they keep trying to get access to you. It's like they in a movie theater, like you know them old movie theaters where they played the old movies in black and white, and it's like this is the first time a group of people in black and white seen a movie with color. That's very specific. Please leave a message after the something. So this is a person that you don't talk to anymore. This is a person that you've gone no contact with. That's who's thinking about you, who's dreaming about you. Let's get some more cards for y'all. I'm receiving a good sign for looking for new job opportunities. That is the affirmation. So maybe some of you guys are looking for work, and the work that you're seeking is self-employment. And self-employment is going to be changing drastically due to the stock market declining at a big rate and people wanting to really go to mom and pop shops. So if anyone's upset that I'm putting this out, I don't give a flying fuck. Please and thank you. Now for this pile 1, so I'm receiving a good sign for looking for new job opportunities. What does this have to do with your dreams? We have the Lovers, we have Judgment, we have the 6 of Pentacles, and then we have the 6 of Wands, the Tower, and the Hermit. So this is a person that you decided to cut ties with. You did have love for this person, but you found out that you love this person because you love their full potential, but they didn't love themselves enough to reach that full potential. So they were a tower in your life because they were so self-destructive and they felt like they were mediocre to you. So they wanted to keep you at by any means necessary, even if that meant with the Hermit isolating you from support. So you possibly have grown up saying, you know, and I really feel like this dynamic has happened in your childhood, but you possibly grew up saying, I just prefer to be by myself, you know, introverted. It's not that you prefer to be alone all the time. It's you don't like being around toxic negative energy because you have a mindset where you want to have fun. So with this Six of Wands, what's the main reason that people like to get corporate America jobs? They want to be able to have enough money so that their kids can have a scholarship or so that children can go to college. You know, the quote unquote American dream, white picket fence, you know, husband, kids, and we go to college and we're debt free. But literally the reason people are doing it is so they can connect with their family. But when they're afraid to go within and, you know, deal with their shadow, most people decide to they want love so bad that they don't understand that what they're doing is not love. So this is a person who doesn't understand love. They will not understand love. And they are very surprised. They're saying to people that you're an overnight success, but this person knows that you've been putting in a lot of work. This person knows your work ethic. We're getting all this information before we get into your dream state. And I don't know why, but I'm just going to trust the cards. We have Judgment and the Three of Clubs. So, you know, when I say a truth is about to come out, the truth coming out doesn't always mean a bunch of people, you know, get together and they say, hey, let's speak clearly to each other without a manipulation about what's going on. Sometimes clear communication can clearly seeing and feeling something without illusions. So what I'm picking up is that this person who's dreaming about you, they could possibly be looking for work. And maybe it's something that you're doing that they tried doing and it's not working out for them. So now they are trying to do positive affirmations to manifest work. But part of their karma is that they will not be able to find work. This is what they don't want you to know. This is a person that you have had a sexual relations with. This is a person that when times were good, times are great, but when times were toxic, it was very toxic. This is a relationship that it was kind of like an end all be all for you, but for them, it was, they were really amazed by how they could have you come undone. And this type of sociopathic narcissistic behavior is seen in a lot of political leaders. Yeah. So your individual that you left behind could have basically used their smarts to become a leader that would make a difference in the world, but they decided to use the, you know, gifts and talents to hurt others because they did not want to get hurt first. So this person has been doing cards on you, reading up on you, and they know that you're about to walk into a huge fortune. And so they're trying to find any means necessary to actually get their hands on your money. So this person feels entitled to whatever you have because they're very lazy and they don't like the fact that they have to work hard and everything comes easy for you. So let's get into this because that was a lot of information. So now you know what this person's planning, but something tells me this is all going to go Ari, because the dream I'm picking up, I'm feeling it's like a nightmare in some form or fashion. I have a question. How do we take this off? Oh, don't rush. Please don't rush. I didn't mean that. No, I'm not rushing. Oh, you fast. Yeah, but that's your fast. That's your yeah. For you. Oh, so yes. Wait, you move faster than me and I move slower than you, but it wasn't in a way where I felt like we would bump heads. No. It was where you understand why I move slow, so you know how to. I meet you later. Ah. And it's not like I'm saying slow down for me, because that's the only I can understand it. I'm saying that you move fast your own unique way. Yeah, you're normal. And it's normal for me to just kind of, and it's normal for you to do that, yeah. And for us to have harmony. So, good balance. Yeah. So my spirit animal is a tortoise. What's your spirit animal? Well, it was a butterfly for a very long time. What is it? Now it's a cat. Now it's a cat. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. You deep, sis.
So when I move fast, it's just reflex.
Well, I have a dove on my back, but it's you know how they treat doves? They try to make doves to be sacrificial lambs. And then when a dove, like a white dove, turns into a black dove, they try to demonize it. Oh. So
Yeah,
so
it's normal. And then I'm in this. I embody this energy, so I can tell my landlord off because
well, it's perfect.
I want to annihilate him.
Oh, you already are. You already are. It's not always what they say, it's what they don't say. Ha. All right. So beautiful, lovely souls. So, you know what Spirit just told me? It's your crusty ass baby daddy. So if you are not a parent, it could be someone who wants to trap you with a baby. And you're just getting a pre-warning. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right. So we have 7 of Wands, Queen of Cups, the Empress, the High Priestess, the 3 of Cups, God, hey, the 2 of Cups, and the Hangman. Yo. So power 1. We got 2 of Wands, the World, and the Chariot. Yo. Power 1. So I'm picking up, y'all got it going on. Y'all self-care game got y'all setting new beauty standards. You are with the High Priestess, you're opening people up to taboo subjects where they normally would be like, I'm afraid to learn about tarot, or I'm afraid to do this and that. But I'm getting it. This person's dream is that you're living your reality, and this person trying to stop you from living your dream. This person trying to do everything so you cannot have the blessings that are yours. They try to take it from you, but then they started losing everything. So this person is dreaming you are living the life that you deserve. So it's not like on some nightmare shit. Like literally their nightmare might simply be you having people who will stand for you. And that's what I'm with this 7 of Wands clarified by the Queen of Cups. What I'm picking up is this is someone that you are heavily protected from, and I mean very protected from, and they know that you have support who will be by your side. Also with this High Priestess here, like whatever return to sender spells you have done using fire, is very effective. Okay. And then we have the 3 of Cups here. So this person has been readings on you, and sometimes Spirit likes to play with the readings, but Spirit has been letting this person know that you are not the same. They can't approach you the same way, that you're meeting healthy people, and that you also have met the love of your life. And this person sitting there watching you, wondering, how the fuck did you do all of that with this? You are quite the alchemist, power. This person's worst nightmare is that you are going to get everything they try to keep from you. They know that they're cursed because they targeted you. They know that they got warnings before they took it there. However, this person is starting to feel the full effects of it, connected to their job search. And they are with this mindset that they have to have a job by a certain time. And because these people are highly fear-based, they're attracting it so that nobody wants to work with them. They don't actually understand why. They've been working on their resumes. They have been making sure their resumes are top-notch. Callbacks. And whatever it is they're working towards, their goals, whatever it is they're working towards, well, because they have spoken to the universe I need this one thing. I have to have this one thing if I'm going to reach this goal. And because they have decided to send a request to the universe that I need a job to get this thing, well, the universe is saying, all right, then, so mote it be. You won't be able to find a job and you're going to lose what it is you're trying to keep. So this person's dream that they're having about you is seeing that no matter what they do to you, you always come out on top, and they're scared. Yep, they scared. So, and one may say, you're in people's dreams again. Sometimes dreams aren't always when we close our eyes and go into the deep realm. Sometimes sleep is simply letting your mind rest and allowing your subconscious to communicate. And without further ado, that is it for PAL 1. And let's get you guys a piece of advice. So continue blocking people. You have a lot of people pulling on your energy, PAL 1, and you want to make sure that you that you put yourself first. And if anyone says that's selfish, well, they're just not for point period blank. Let me know if you feel that you have to go. We'll start walking together, okay? I'm not saying you have to, but I'm picking up that you're concerned about the travel back home. You're worried about this. Everything's okay. Literally, take all the time you need to call that man out for doing some illegal shit. Don't worry about it. You're gonna feel better after you do it. Because normally when you're in the stage of like telling someone off, your fear is going, like you're releasing your fear in the written word. And then when you get to the end of it, you're like, I feel better.
Yeah, and then that's what I'm doing for real. You're right.
And then you realize that basically the message he gets is, I thought she was dumb. How does she know about that? So this is where he might plan and plot to go against you, like, let me catch her slipping. However, because you're going to be picking up on how he's moving, if he's targeting you, he's going to be walking into traps. So much. Exactly. That's how that works. They waste their life force trying to target people, and then they realize
that their tail caught up in a sling.
Exactly. Do your thing. There's no need to worry about time. You're a grown woman. We're gonna get home safe. All is well. Take your time.
All is well.
So, my beautiful soul sister, she treated me to food, to this beautiful Jamaican restaurant. And because my poverty mentality told me I could not afford food that I wanted to eat, like the universe has been saying, we need you to learn that it's okay to ask for help. Because y'all, I got pride like it ain't nobody business. However, she insisted on blessing me with a hot meal. Even though I kept telling myself, well, no, this and that. And then it was just like, no, stop. And so I've never had a ginger beer, a Jamaican ginger beer, and it's beautiful. And I want to share this moment. It's not about the food. It's about the good energy. You ever had like order some bomb ass food and you been with toxic ass people and you just like, I'm tired, and you say it's the food. It ain't the food. It's the people you with. Like literally, a lot of us have ate some really good food with shitty people. All right. Anyway, let's go to pile 2. All right. I feel like I want to put some sweats on. So, pile 2, y'all might be some real chill, Bill type people, you know, because I just feel like I want to put some sweats on. Like I wore my shorts today, but then I was thinking, I'd rather put my sweats on. All right. Where am I? Where is it? All right. Well, there's plenty of time for that. Patience. I can't find my sweats, but the fact that I was thinking about putting some sweats on, you know, I do like night air and things like that. But like I was thinking about getting sweats, and y'all some real like comfy people. Y'all also super romantic, super sensual, and like people really like real chill, like peaceful vibes. That's why you be having like a whole bunch of people try to hit on you, but then they don't know how to actually approach you the right way. Pal 2, but not all. Some actually get it right. Take a little time, but patience is key. Let's see. What do we need to know for pile 2? I wanted to do 2 pick of cards, but I think I'm gonna just be okay with just this one. Oh, the Hierophant in reverse. Then we got the 4 Pentacles in the Tower. Ooh, we have the Hierophant in reverse, 4 Pentacles, Justice, Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Tower. So I'm feeling like there could be something about you. For some of you guys, somebody is feeling like they're being slowly dragged to be burned at the stake. It's like you remember like the scenes in the movies they was trying to like do a witch hunt and shit, and it passed by so fast, which you saw her being dragged and pulled along, like is she walking? Why you gotta drag her though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Then you saw her get put on the thing, the hands tied, and people like, yeah, witch. But people really the main ones screaming out jealous because they men want them. You know, the men that wanted them, like they wanted the witch, but they couldn't get with her. Like, that's what you get for not sucking my dick. So people mad at her because she like, yo, I don't care. You can burn me, bitch. I like to fight. So this person scared as hell. It's like, you ever seen a movie where you slow it down? I mean, you really slow it down and it's moving slow. It feel like a snail is happening. Like, that's what these people are experiencing. It's like they're feeling this cult of emotional energy that they're feeling as they're basically getting closer and closer to this truth coming out. It's like these people are trying to find every way possible to go back to the beginning to see how to hide their tracks. So this is one of them dreams where it's like people may say, I dream about the same dream every night, but they don't actually pay attention to it. So they subconsciously keep dreaming about the same thing. How funny is that? So these people are having this dream and they're trying to understand it. Some of them paying attention to it and they getting scared, and some of them ain't paying attention. They just kind of like, I just have the same dream every night. My life is the same. But those who are into the esoterics are like, yeah. So I'm getting my karma and I'm getting an update on new karma I'm about to get. And how can I make it up to pile 2? So basically, spirit land for them, because The ones that know what's going on, I don't feel led to get any more cards for you guys, pal. To, like something tell me you guys have had it with these ugly ass people, because they got ugly hearts and shit. But something tell me you guys just doing self care, taking care of yourself, all right, and being beautiful and handsome and shit. But spirit is having it so these people will understand how you can negatively impact someone by trauma bonding them with shame and guilt. So that's part of their karma. Part of their karma is they get to relive the very first day they met you. For some of them. Now this is a torture because they already had ill intentions towards you when they first met you. But in their minds, they saying, we were so good together. But when they go out and tell people, such and such to talk to me, people look at them like, you know what you did to that person? So these people out here trying to give people shit so people will stop talking about them. They starting to feel that pressure that you felt when you was getting bullied and gang stalked. They starting to wish they hadn't treated you like a martyr, because now these people wish you could just, talk to people and say, hey, everything cool. He ain't bothering me no more. But the people kind of like, I don't care if you ain't bothering them. The fact that you did all that, you try to hide that shit. You ain't still on medicine. So you got some family members getting treated like shit because they treated you like shit. By the way, this food is lovely.
Yes. That's my happy place. I go over there and get some soup and stuff. I love it. I'm vomiting out everything on this man. Excuse me.
All is well. No, you just clearing out your throat chakra. You don't gotta say excuse me for that. Your throat chakra clearing out. Yeah, that's your throat chakra clearing out. Yeah. You had a whole lot of stuff you wanted to say that you didn't say. Exactly. Let it out.
Yes, indeed. Seriously.
Yeah, this is your throat chakra clearing.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, y'all. For a moment, I felt like one of them little boys in school that was starting to get a little chest. In middle school, starting to see his body for the first time. And he trying to look in the mirror and make it look like he just normally do this. But he seeing his body forming and he like feeling himself. Looking around to see somebody looking. So what I'm picking up from that energy is somebody is starting to recover from childhood insecurities that have traveled into adulthood. This is some cool shit. Alright. I don't want to use this deck anymore. And it's not because I don't love you. My cats. I love my cat tarot. The energy is just a little bit different. That's all. And also, cats get sleepy easy. You did 2 readings. That's a lot of energy being used. Alright, so hey, Pal 3, you have the old cell phone. I'm picking up, you guys left a Power 3. You kind of just dropped everything. You love yourself so much. You're willing to start from scratch. Even if it means leaving behind stuff with your information. Like, you love yourself so much, you're willing to save yourself and start from scratch. Like, if you pick Power 3, some of you guys are in hiding from toxic family members who have positions of authority, and you have information on them, and they're using their resources, their financial resources, their support resources. They're using it to silence you. So we're gonna do a prayer for you guys, because that's a very like, thank you, all those who walk with us. I ask you and their loved ones who are loving light are guided to follow their North Star. Please allow them to rest and have all their needs met, and allow their body to have a recovery that will replace all of the trauma they have experienced. And I also wish that, Power 3 is able to find a reason to smile again. All right. So, who's dreaming about you, Power 3? Okay, so this is what I experienced at age 16, but maybe some of you guys are experiencing this. People making my life a living hell because they felt some kind of way because of the big boss energy I carried. So they kept taking leadership positions away from me and being straight ass tyrants to me. They were straight jacking my creativity. And the quote here is, let's work together as a team. So this is someone who you did a team project with. That's who's dreaming about you. I mean, as a team project, it could be whatever it is that you, it was like a past project for you, parenting, whatever. This person made it seem like they really wanted to work with you. What I'm picking up here is that this person didn't come off a tyrant to you in the beginning, but they would steal your ideas and take them on as their own to get ahead of you in some way. They could have been, bad talking to you about others while using your slang, taking on your personality, so it would seem as if you were copying them, so it would seem as if you had no mind of your own. And this was someone who kept you around because they liked your sexual energy, but not only that, they also liked how you were able to come up with new ideas off the top of the dome. Okay. I release giving into societal pressures and indifferences. This is someone who did a lot of covert narcissistic tactics to you because they really wanted to have you look and seem as if you were mentally unstable, emotionally unstable. They wanted you to appear as if you were a fraud. Now these people are starting to look mentally unstable because people are wondering, why is it that you guys talk the same? Well, yeah, you say it's because you've had some kind of relation together because you worked as a team on some project of some sort. But what we're not putting together is, how is it that you keep talking about this individual individual, and you say you're making these moves, but we're not seeing it, and we're watching that person on their social media and they're doing things. So whoever's dreaming about you is starting to experience extreme paranoia because no one is listening to them. And if they do have schizophrenia or a mental illness, that they're just clearly acting as if it isn't there and trying to blend in with society and trying to hide the fact that they're a sociopath. Well, this person is really thinking that everyone's out to get them. They're pushing people away. And this person is being as a punching bag, a guinea pig for a lot of stuff. So this person's self-destructing because they don't have any good boundaries. Like, this person thought if they could just, be nice to everybody would treat them a certain way. But now they're starting to see the people that they're working with is really using them. So we have Spirit Weaver, Warrior Woman, and Thunderstorm. So in this dream, this is a literal dream I'm picking up. Let me take some time because I don't want to give any wrong information. Like, something happened energetically. I went from being able to see things clearly at a fast rate, and then I went to trying to figure stuff out. I went to a place of indifference. I went to a place of confusion. You ever have those dreams where you're confused? And this is a very stressful dream. I used to have those dreams, like nightmares and then dreams of confusion over and over and things like that. And I finally got to a point where I just started eating lavender so I won't have nightmares or dreams like that. But this person's like experiencing extreme confusion. And what happens when you wake up from these dreams of extreme confusion? You're more irritable, and you're going to miss small details. And if you're emotionally unstable, you're more than likely going to, you're going to justify acting a certain way when others are going to, if you're around others who are not at a place of vulnerability to share their emotional state authentically. Well, if one is expressing themselves authentically, and authentic is and has different stages. This person that I'm picking up is going to experience what it's like to express themselves authentically and be left alone. That's just some karma for you guys to know. I'm putting this out here like, yay, they're lonely. No, I don't, as much as I've been through, I don't wish ill will on anyone. I literally wish people would just mind their own goddamn business. Yeah, I'm like that vigilante that's just like, mind your own goddamn business. Or I'll give you a reason to. No cap, though. But anywho, in this person's dream, we have Warrior Woman and Inner Healer. Okay, I'm starting to really look at these cards. I'm out that fog now. However, before we go on anymore, you guys are strong. You guys been through it. You're beautiful butterflies. Your heart is so beautifully strong. Yes, there's some cracks in it, but let me tell you something. You're very pure. And you know how to trust spirit, and you know how to trust your ancestors to help you reach a goal. Like, you guys can already see how something's going to happen, but how it ends up, but you don't exactly see how, and that can bring some fear to you guys. So you might be thinking, am I doing it right? Realize you're always being divinely guided and protected at all times. There's no need to fear that you're going to get off your path. If you saw a vision happening, that vision's happening. That's why your body is going through a huge major change. You may even have some people ask you, did you get plastic surgery? Did you Because even though your body may not look that different to you, people have been paying a lot of attention to you. A lot of attention. So we got spirit of the east and spirit of the west, soul lost. So the person that's dreaming about you is mourning the fact that you left them. They're mourning the fact that you have freedom, because they're starting to see the reality in these dreams that you really have freedom and they don't. The energy is kind of like, you know, when I say, I need to be, I don't need to do anything. I just want to explain. It's like this energy where you want to turn back the hands of time. Like season spirit of the east. This is also someone dreaming about you who put the first seeds of trauma in you, and they're in deep regret because you're protecting yourselves from them. You know, trauma is different for everybody. For some, it could be, you know, social anxiety. For others, it could be loud noises. But trauma is different for everybody. We all have different triggers. And this person is learning through their dream state that everyone has different triggers. Because they're starting to see that the fact that when they, you know, verbalize and vocalize their triggers, they're not getting respected. They're having people just, well, I don't want to hear it. Let's just focus on this and do this. And they're seeing people listen to you when you share about your triggers. So they thought if they just took on your energy, they would get this instant support. But they're starting to realize that for you to get to the person that you are, it wasn't something that I'm choosing to be this brand new person. It literally was you consciously choosing to not give up on yourself or give in to the tyrannical bullying you were experiencing. You had to really get outside your comfort zone. And these people who are dreaming about you are really upset with themselves because they're starting to realize if they had just treated you right, and like this is really settling in, if they had just treated you right, then they would have been able to, you know, quote unquote, be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. But really, let's get honest about what family's about. Family's about supporting each other, but not dragging each other's coattails and shit. For example, if I want to just settle down with my husband and my kids, and I talk to someone on the phone once a year, then that's not my problem. And if I have someone who wants to go to the Amazon forest and live there and send me letters, and it may take 3 months to get to me, but that's how we have communication, then that's saying I support you. I'm not saying that you have to come with me where I'm going, or have to come with you where you're going, or I have to acquiesce to what you like. The fact that we can have this, you know, understanding that differences happen. You know, healthy friendships understand that, you know, we all want different things. And let's say you could be 55 or 78 and you want to dress like Barbie every day. Hey, go do it. You're a fucking icon. You're a genius for putting, you know, being brave enough to put smiles on people's faces. And you may have been doing it because you want to put smiles on people's faces. But to see someone who loves themselves and is wearing every outfit that Barbie ever wore is like some of the greatest things you can ever find in the history of mankind. No one wants to hear about another world war. We want to hear about people who were different and who were not afraid of change. And even though they went through hell and back, they did everything they could to make someone smile. So this person is really starting to realize you were that person who just let them be anything they wanted to be. They're starting to realize they feel stuck and stagnant with everyone they're around, and they wish they had you here to tell you everything that's going on. But let's be honest, no one wants to hear about another person bullshitting and talking about woe is me. Fuck that. Did you make any progress? Did you do any shadow work? Okay. What's your spiritual practices like? Like literally, I'm really feeling it's getting to a point where even you have to question like some of your spiritual friends, because your spiritual friends can say I'm doing this and that, but if they're not doing it, then you have to watch that. So what I'm also picking up is that you're actually meeting legit people, but this person is meeting people who he feels he can he or she, but I'm picking on a masculine energy, but they're meeting people, and this could also be a feminine and masculine energy. They're meeting people who say there's something that they're not, and then they end up getting really disappointed because they just really wish they had you to talk to. But let's be honest, they knew that you were meant for something great, and they try to stop you. And now every time they try to get close to you, they're stopped. Okay. These people wanted your inheritance by any means necessary. So let's thank our spirit guides, source, and the universe for protecting us the way they're doing. Because honestly, when I hear I'm protected, you guys, I'm trying to figure out how am I protected. I don't really understand. I don't really see how, but I feel protected. I just want to say thank you. And sometimes you're not meant to know everything. Sometimes it's just meant to trust. Hope and trust goes a long way. If in this moment all you got is 50 cents in your pocket, or you got a quarter, but you got a reason to smile, that's enough, man. And in this moment, I'm going to be quiet, and we're going to do the sinking bowl. And this is where you can just, what is this? I'll be, what's this? Something on me? Oh, yeah. So, okay, that's cool. But, all right. We're gonna get some quiet time, and let's just thank our ancestors, Pile 3, and our spirit team, like all those who walk with us, for all the beautiful work they do, because they see a lot going on at once. There's a lot that we don't feel, and what we do feel, our ancestors take it on for us. So we just want to give some love to them, because let's be honest, some of us are tired and weary after all this spiritual warfare. We just want to relax, be loved and love. We're tired of being miserable. We just want to love, man. And our ancestors are out here doing it up. And I just want to express gratitude. So I'm going to shut up and give our ancestors their moment. Because we don't know what they go through. So if you get the moment, Pal 3, speak to your ancestors. They have a lot of messages for you. How y'all feel? Hope y'all feel better. So I think I'm gonna cut it off here. Do some self-care. I'm so glad I got to just be here with y'all and just vibe out. Cause our bodies ain't fit to be fighting. Fighting over and over. So I hope y'all find ways to relax. And Power 3, thank you for being here. All right, I'm about to go now.